Hello guys, and welcome back to another class of our course about the complete introduction to Photoshop. So in today's class, what we are going to do, we are going to make a basic tour of this amazing software and see what we can learn. And what we are going to do in this class, it's pretty simple. We are simply going to create a new document. So it's pretty simple what we are going to do, but we are just going to create a new document. So pretty simple. Let's take a tour, and when you open up Photoshop, the first thing that you will see, it's something that looks like this. So basically this is your homepage. From this homepage, what you can do is pretty simple. You can add new pictures. So basically if you guys want to add new pictures, you can simply click right here and add your pictures with which you want to work, or select a picture that will be from the Adobe stock photo. Then let's say that you want to learn a little bit more. It will be right here. So as you can see, there is plenty of small little classes that you can learn, plenty of interesting things about Photoshop, which is pretty cool as well. If you guys have Lightroom, basically it's gonna be right here. So basically if you have a Lightroom library, for example, for pictures or any other thing, it's gonna be there. Same thing for your cloud documents. If for example you use cloud and you have documents, it's gonna be stored right there. All right, so next thing that we are going to do is create our document. So to create a document in Photoshop, it's pretty simple. From the homepage, it's gonna be right here. And if you're not on the homepage and you wanna create a new document, you'll simply go on File and select New. So basically you can open up a past document or create a new one, or simply click on Control N. And this is exactly what we are going to do. We are going to create a new document right now. All right, so what you can do from here is pretty simple. So basically you can, the first thing that you need to do right now is select the size of your document. So basically what will be the size of your document. For the purpose of this first class, we are going to create a default Photoshop size, but let's see what type of sizes you can find right here. So basically you can have, you can import pictures. And basically you can have different sizes. So as you can see here, landscape 6x4, 7x5, and plenty of other sizes. For print letters, you have 8x11 inch, 8.5x14, and some other sizes as well. And once again, here you can have different templates, which is pretty cool. You have free templates, you have paid templates as well. So as you can see, those ones are free. And as I said, you can do plenty of projects with Photoshop, for example, t-shirts right here. So as you can see, those templates are all free right there, but you can look for paid templates as well. Here you can have art and illustration. So basically if you want to create art for your room, or you just want to create a digital product to sell online, for example, a certain type of art, you can do it right here. So as I said, posters, you can create grids, you can create plenty of things, basically whatever you want. So you have all this right here. You can create web pages. So as I said, just the design of the web page. So you have common, large, and plenty of others. Once again, here you have a few examples, not only examples, but few mockups right there that you can use to, basically modify and or create your own and personalized. You can create mobile phone wallpapers. So as you can see right here, you have plenty of different types of wallpaper. So you can simply choose one of those and click on create, and you will have the right dimensions. And finally, you have film and video as well. So there, as I said, there are plenty of things that you guys can do right there, right here. Next thing that we can do is, let's say for example you select the default Atom. What you can do, you can modify the white, you can modify the height, you can modify the resolution as well. So we're going to work with the basic resolution. You can even modify the background. So basically you have white, you can have black, you can have transparent, you can have any color that you want, which is pretty cool. So let's keep it simple. Let's just select default Photoshop size and with a white background, and then we'll simply click on create. So after that, you should be on a page that looks something like this. So we'll just close this. So this is the starting point. Basically, it's pretty simple. We have a lot of buttons, but in the next few classes, we are going to talk about the most important buttons that you guys will need to use. So right now, as I said, you should be on a page that looks something like this. So that's it for this class, guys, and see you all in our next class. Guys, and welcome back to another class of our course about the complete introduction to Photoshop. So since we're working with Photoshop, in my opinion, it's really important for you guys to know where you can find quality pictures and all this for free. I know that there is a lot of places where you guys can find professional pictures, but most of the time it costs money, and it's not always cool to pay $1, $2, or $3 per picture, sometimes even more, just to have a picture to work with for a certain project. So what we'll do today, we'll just visit a website where you can find free pictures and free videos if you guys have any other, well, if you guys want to work with other projects. So basically the website is called Pexel, so you can go on Google and simply write down Pexel. So it will look something like this, and then simply click on the link, well, this link right there, and it should take you to this page right here. So I'll just click it, and this would be the website. So this is exactly, well, this is what Pexel is. So basically Pexel is just a website that gives you access to free pictures and videos. Basically all these pictures can be used for, well, personal project, YouTube videos, or anything that you want. So basically there are videos right here, there are pictures right here, and all those are really high quality videos and pictures. You can use it to create your own website, you can use it for a personal project, or anything else that you guys want. So let's try it out. Let's write down something. Let's write down, for example, mountains. So here we have it in English and in French. Let's write down mountain. So as you can see here, we'll have plenty of really amazing mountain pictures. So as you can see there, all those pictures are really beautiful. Once again, they're all 100% free, and there is no author rights on those pictures. So basically you can use them for yourself. You can take one of those pictures, modify it, do whatever you want with it, and use it as a poster, or well, use it at your own place, however you want. You can do the exact same thing with the videos right here. So for example, you want videos of mountains, well, you can find them right there. And once again, it's completely free. And in my opinion, this is a really, well, an amazing website, especially for people who are just starting out with Photoshop and want to practice picture modification. So if you're looking where to find high quality pictures, well, as I said, I can suggest you Pexel, amazing website. So that's it for this class, guys, and see you all in our next class where we'll continue working with Photoshop. Hello guys, and welcome back to another class of our course about the complete introduction to Photoshop. So in today's class, we are going to talk about how to import a picture to your Photoshop software, and also the basics of layers. So basically we're going to talk about importing picture on a layer, create new layers, so it's going to be right here, and about shortcuts. So basically this part of the course is really based about shortcuts. You'll see it's pretty cool. All right, so pretty simple. First thing that we want to do is, let's say we want to import a picture on our Photoshop software. So how exactly we'll do this? So what I'll suggest you guys to do is not import your pictures directly on the background. So for now, I'm not gonna explain why, but the best thing to do is add a layer first. So what we'll do, we'll add a layer and work with the layer right here. So very important, select your layer right there. Let's say we don't want to see the background, we only want to see the layer. Next thing, let's say for example that you guys have a picture that you liked and you have downloaded the picture. It's pretty simple. You can simply take the picture and drag it on the layer. First of all, select it. It's really important. You don't want to import your picture on the background. So your picture should look something like this. So as you can see here, we have our background. Here we have our picture. So if we take out the picture, we can see the background. So the little eye, when I click on it, it's pretty simple. It's just I can take out the picture or bring back the picture. So as you can see, it's pretty simple. All right, right now let's talk about the different shortcuts that you guys have on Photoshop. So if you're used to work with Word or Excel or any other application, you'll see it works pretty much the same way. So you have pretty much the same shortcuts. But for those who don't know how it works, you will learn them today. So pretty simple. The first shortcut that we are going to talk about is the shortcut that will allow you to have a full screen for your picture. So let's say you want to delete all the things right here, and you want to know how. So just to see only the picture. So pretty simple. To be able to do this, you are going to use the tab shortcut. So simply click on the tab button on your keyboard and you should be able to see your picture on full screen. So it looks something like this. So pretty simple. Tab button, full screen, on the tab button, not full screen. All right, next thing will be how to copy and paste your picture. So pretty simple. Control C, Control V. So exactly the same way as Word. So let's say you want to copy the whole layer. So we simply click on the layer, you select Control C, Control V, and here you have copied your layer and you have your picture twice. So then let's say you want to move one of the pictures. As you can see here, you can move it and you have the other picture right there. So pretty simple. So Control C, if you want to copy the picture, it's going to be Control C. If you want to paste, it's going to be Control V. So let's say we copy the whole layer and we paste it. As you can see here, we have another layer that have been created. So we have 3 pictures that are right there. It can be really useful if, for example, you guys want to have, let's say you have a text that you want to copy and paste. So you have a text here, a text there. So you want to copy the text and paste the text. You can do it with this. All right. Now let's say that you have copied and pasted too much times your pictures and you want to come back in time. How exactly you do this? So it's pretty simple. On your keyboard, you will click on Control key and Z. And the Control key Z, what it's gonna do? It's gonna undo the past. What's going to do? It's gonna undo the past action that you have did. So basically, it will simply bring you back in time. So let's say you did a mistake. Simply click on Control Z on your keyboard, and you will be able to come back in time and correct the mistake. So basically, it's like it never happens. So pretty simple. All right, now the last 2 shortcuts that we are going to talk about today are pretty simple. So we are going to learn how to zoom in or zoom out on your picture. So let's say, for example, you are looking at the picture right here and you want to zoom out the picture. So it's going to be Control minus. So you simply click on Control minus and you can zoom out on your picture. If you want to zoom in, it's going to be Control plus and you simply zoom in right there on your picture. So as you can see, pretty simple. We have plenty of, well, those are the major shortcuts that you are going to use mostly on Photoshop. So basically, right now I talked in general about layers, but you can copy and paste different parts of your picture. For example, you can zoom in, zoom out. Well, it can be really useful if you have a lot of details on your pictures that you want to work with, which is pretty cool. So pretty simple what we talked about today. First of all, we talked about the tab button. So if you click on the tab, it's gonna put your picture on full screen. We talked about Control Z, which is basically how you can undo a certain operation or a certain thing that you just did. We talked about how to copy and paste pictures with Control C, Control V. And finally, how to zoom in and zoom out. Another trick, if you zoom in, it's gonna grow right here. So as you can see right here, it's 50%. Let's say we put it 100%. Well, it's gonna look something like this. It's pretty much the same thing as if we zoom in and zoom out. If you want to control the zoom in, zoom out, you can control it right there. All right, so I hope you guys understand all the shortcuts. So as you can see, it's pretty simple and very effective to use. So that's it for this class, guys. And see you all in our next class. Guys, and welcome back to another class of our course about the complete introduction to Adobe Photoshop. So in today's class, we are going to work with the picture that we have downloaded in our past class to be able to perform basic things, well, basic modifications on this picture. So the first thing that we are going to learn is pretty simple. We are going to learn how to make the picture bigger or smaller, and then we are going to learn how to add text on this picture. And this way create a code picture. So for those of you who know what a meme is, you will be able to create memes just after this class. So pretty simple. First thing that we need is the picture that we have downloaded in the past class. So we have it right here. Now let's say we want to make the picture bigger or smaller. What exactly we'll do? So it's pretty simple. We have a shortcut to be able to do this, and it's called Control T. So simply press on your keyboard the Control key and on the letter T at the same time. So you will see something like this that appeared. From this, you can simply make the picture smaller or bigger. It's how you want it. So for the purpose of this class, we are going to make it a little bit bigger, just to write down our code on it. All right, so right now we have a picture that is full screen, which is perfect. That's exactly what we need. And now what we'll do, we'll simply add a text on it. So instead of writing down directly on the picture, we are going to create a layer that will allow us to basically write down on this layer. And if we want to delete the text, we can simply, if we want to take out the text from the picture, we will be able to do it. So we're going to work on the background. So let's say we want to add some text. So pretty simple. We're going to add it right here. So as you can see, when you add some text, it's going to automatically generate a text right here. So we'll write down something that will be, let's say we are writing down never give up. So just select your text and we'll write down never give up. Here we go. So we have our code right here. Now what we want to do, we want to make it a little bit bigger. So it's going to be right here. We can make the text bigger. So let's say we want 50. So here we have our code. Now, if you guys want to change the type of text that you want, it's pretty simple. It's going to be here. Once again, I can have sample. I can choose the type of text that I want. So let's say I want this type right here. Then if I want to move my text, it works pretty much the same way as if I want to move a picture. So if I try to move my text by clicking on the letter T right here, it's not going to work. So I need to select the key right here to be able to move my text around. Then next thing, if I want to modify the color of my text, it's pretty simple. I just select my text. You can modify the color right here, or you can just click on the button right here that will the same thing that is right there will appear here, and you will be able to modify the color of your text. So since our picture in our picture right here is a little bit dark, so we are going to choose colors that are a little bit more flashy. So we are going to select the red color. So let's use this red color right here. And now if we want to move our text, so pretty important, click on the text. You can move the text whatever you want. So as you can see right here, we only have one line, but let's say we want to add another line of text. So pretty simple, we're just going to click on the little plus button right here, and we'll do the exact same thing. So basically we can add another text. So we'll write down text here. So here we wrote down never give up, and let's say we want to write down the name of the person who wrote the code. So it's gonna be by me. So by me. So it's written by me. Well, it has been written by me. Now let's say we want our text a little bit smaller. So instead of 50, we want it at 15. Let's say 20. 20 will be better. So we want it at 20. The color, let's change the color as well. We don't want a color that is too dark. Let's put it blue, just for the purpose of the example. So we have the color that is blue. What we want to change the type of text as well. So in this case, let's say we want this type of text right here. So basically we can change everything that we want. We can even have 3D letters, it's possible. So right now we have we have the text as we want it. We can put it whatever we want. So let's say we want our text right here, which is perfect. So as you can see, you can do whatever you want with text. There's a lot of other modifications that you guys can add and work with, which is pretty cool. But let's stay to the basics. So we have our quote right here, which is never give up. It's written by me. And now we want to add our picture right here. So as you can see, I created something that is really basic. So once again, pretty simple. Yes, the color maybe not perfect, but once again, it's just for the purpose of this example. So we can select everything right here, change the color. So right now we have our picture right there and our quote right here. So for those of you who want to create pictures with quotes, right now you are able to do it. And if I want to delete one text, so basically I don't want to keep this text right here, or I want to delete the by me text. So basically right now you only have the never give up. This is why you guys are working with layers. So you can, well, you choose with what you want to work, which is pretty cool. So as you can see here, you have everything that you need right now to be able to make basic modifications on pictures. So as I said, you right now know how to make pictures bigger, smaller, how to add text on picture, how to modify your text, and how to change the color of your text. So you can do pretty much anything you want. And well, if you want to become better at just this little part of the course, you can practice it. You can play with the text feature, and you'll see there is a lot of things that you can do just with this feature alone. So that's it for this class, guys, and see you all in our next class.